Maybe you've asked yourself this question many times. If the world goes crazy tomorrow and a nuclear world war starts, how do I survive? Is it even possible? Or maybe this question popped into your head while playing a game or watching an apocalyptic movie you recently saw. What is radioactive? Well, I've got to tell you, in this video, we're going to answer all these questions and tell you exactly what to do to survive if an atomic bomb drops near your house tomorrow. Before we detonate our atomic bomb, we need to examine how strong this bomb actually is and from what radius you can walk away alive. To measure the power of an atomic bomb and its explosion, they use the unit kiloton. This means 1 kiloton of an atomic bomb creates an explosion with the power of 1,000 tons of TNT. An atomic bomb can be measured in 3 radii. 1 is the fireball radius. Anything within this radius is vaporized. Hiroshima had a fireball radius of about 200 meters. The next radius is the total destruction radius, which for Hiroshima was up to 2 kilometers. In this radius, the blast wave is so strong that it collapses all buildings. And the third radius was the 2 to 3 kilometer wave. In this radius, all windows were shattered and wooden houses collapsed. But the Hiroshima bomb is considered a joke by today's standards. For example, the Soviet Tsar Bomba released energy of about 50,000 kilotons. But, well, for strategic purposes and to cause more destruction, they don't use a bomb like that. Usually they use several 100 to 200 kiloton bombs so they can create more widespread destruction. In this example, we'll examine a 250 kiloton atomic bomb to see what your chances of survival are after the explosion. A 250 kiloton blast has a fireball radius of about 500 meters. If you are in this radius, your nerves won't even have time to register the pain. In a fraction of a second, nothing will be left of you. The next radius, 5 kilometers out, is the total destruction radius of this bomb. If you're in this radius, you will die with a 95% probability. Unless you're in a tunnel 50 meters underground, or there's a 40-meter concrete wall between you and the bomb. The next radius is light destruction, from 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers. Okay, so we'll imagine that you, by chance, happen to be in this zone, inside a concrete building. Okay, so let's assume you were in that 5 to 10 kilometer zone and you got lucky. You survived. But the real work has just begun. Because after the explosion, the thing that's more dangerous than the bomb itself is the radioactive dust, or fallout. This dust is made of radioactive particles that spread with the wind, and wherever it settles, it contaminates the air, water, food, and even your skin. The best thing you can do is, after the shockwave, go to a subway basement or an underground parking garage and take shelter there. We'll assume you went to a basement and took shelter. You must seal all the cracks so the dust particles don't get in. If your clothes are contaminated, throw them out and wipe yourself down with a damp cloth. Be careful not to scratch your skin, as radioactive particles can enter from there. The next part of your struggle is a fight against time. You must stay in this basement for the next 24 to 48 hours. With the thought that all your loved ones are dead, your best friend, whose house was downtown, died in the first minute. Your girlfriend wasn't as lucky as you and was in the 3-kilometer radius. Your family had gone shopping that day. Your fight is a fight against your own psyche. Silence, hunger, and patience, tools that make any person go crazy. Be careful to only think about yourself. Don't open your shelter to save anyone's life. And don't try to play the hero and go save your girlfriend. The air outside is radioactive and can kill anyone in minutes. After 48 hours, the radioactive particles will have reached a lower level and you'll be ready to leave the shelter. First, you must cover yourself as much as you can. Wear a mask, put a plastic bag on your head, button your collar, wear gloves. All of this will help you reach a safe place. After coming out, you must head away from the blast radius. If you're lucky, a few kilometers away, you'll reach the army or the first sign of community. In conclusion, it can be said that surviving a nuclear explosion really depends on your luck. If you're close, you're dead. If you're very far away, you can enjoy the bright view of a massive explosion and watch the exciting news of a full-scale atomic war with a drink. Of course, in such an atomic war, millions of people will be killed, and chaos will engulf the entire world. Everything we know will fall apart overnight. There's even a rumor that after this war, humans will fight each other with swords because they've already fired all the bullets. Of course, that's all a rumor, or maybe it's not. In any case, no one can predict the future.